All right, folks, we're going to get started this evening. Welcome to the first night of 2024 Fiddle Camp. Happy to have you here. I got it covered. Thank you, buddy. All right, we're scrambling a little with some new technology and some new arrangements, and we're trying to get it all straightened out. But it doesn't show, does it? We look totally organized and not discombobulated at all. A couple of quick housekeeping things. Remember to talk to Trent if you are interested in purchasing a thumb drive containing all the night shows, starting tonight through this week. And if you want the second week, you probably have to leave a note for him how to mail it to you and things like that. But he'll tell you all the details if you talk to him. But the only way to get that done is to talk directly to Trent. We don't have any other process by which that happens. And then I don't think all the instructors are here to hear this, but I'll get the word out to them, Cole. Those of you that are here, Cole really needs you to let him know what your workshops are going to consist of so he can put it up on the magic board over here. So we're used to doing it 5 minutes before you do the workshop to just scribble it on the board. But now that we have technology, it's more convenient. You have to do it ahead of time. It's like doing your taxes, and you just fill it out and send it in. Now you gotta, it's a mess. You did a beautiful job. That was good food today. Yeah. And those of you that haven't been to camp before, you're looking forward to Leftover Thursday, right? Yeah. She cleans out the leftovers, and you get to eat stuff, the best stuff you like. There'll be a little bit left, so you got to be first in line that day. All right, we have a whole crop of new kids running around here this year. It's kind of fun. There's the future of Fiddle Camp right there. So, all righty. Well, I really don't have a lot of other things to tell you tonight, and since we have 4 of our instructors tonight, I'm going to skip my usual intro song and all that kind of stuff. I'll stretch a little tomorrow if we need to. But we're ready to go to work, right? Any other announcements that needed to be done?
That's Reed.
Reed's gone, man. Reed's out back. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's back. Okay. Reed was trying to help me, and I superseded him by getting documentation here. All right. Well, I'm going to introduce 2 of our instructors together then in one fell swoop, or one swell foop, or however, what do you say for that? We're going to introduce Ryan and Cade together. Come on out here, boys. I want to talk about you while they look at you. Hi, how are you? All righty. So these fellas, Ryan's been playing mandolin for 4 years, and he's gotten so good he went out and bought a Collings. So that's, you know when you're getting somewhere when you buy a nice instrument like that. And Cade back here I've known for a long time. He started playing, he said, when he was 4, and that was 17 years ago. So, and he's been here at camp most of those years, I think. Didn't
All
skip
except for 2.
Oh, he only missed 2 years. So this is one of our camp prodigies here. He grew up in camp, took all the lessons, went to all the workshops, played with his mom, who's sitting here in the front row smiling like a possum eating bumblebees. And don't eat the blister beetles, though. Yeah, they're bad for you. We found that out last night.
Oh, yeah.
Those little guys will spritz you they'll get you. But these fellows played together a lot, and now they've formed a band called North Fork Crossing. Yeah. And they got band members waiting in the reserve back here, ready to come out.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna play some tunes for us then?
We are. Yeah,
Make welcome Ryan and Cade, and eventually North Fork Crossing. Here they are.
I've been walking in my sleep, county sheet where the years gone. I can't say I just turned around and I walked. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. I've been sifting through the layers, dusty bugs and faded paint. They tell a story I used to know, one that happened so long ago. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Yeah, we're lucky enough to have our whole band here, and Silas grew up coming to camp with us, and he hasn't been here in probably 10 years or so, 8 years, I don't know. And this is the other two's first time, so this is Matt on the banjo,
Matt Hickey,
and Rabi on the bass.
should be a good old time. Cade and I only know like one song, just the two of us, so we need some support from our good friends. All right, here's a song Cade and I kind of co-wrote. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but This is a song I wrote about quitting a job that I didn't really like working at. I wrote the chorus, I wrote the easy part, and Cade wrote all the verses. So this one's called If You Quit.
Far too long, no, there's but 2 weeks' notice. You quit, I'm quitting too. Gonna have this job for some time. Now I'm starting to lose my weary mind, swinging that hammer till I'm blue. If you quit, I'm quitting too. If you quit, I'm quitting too. Ain't a scholar, I wears blue. Far too long, no, this but 2 weeks' notice. You quit, I'm quitting too. Do the same, every day. Drinking and gambling keeps us sane. I finally know what to do. If you quit, I'm quitting too. If you quit, I'm quitting too. Ain't a scholar, I wears blue. Took far too long, no, this but 2 weeks' notice. If you quit, I'm quitting too. I think I finally can see I can be the man I want to be. Strumming this old Martin box is what I want to do. So if you quit, I'm quitting too. If you quit, I'm quitting too. And a scholar, I wears blue. Took far too long, no, this but 2 weeks' notice. If you quit, I'm quitting too. Far too long, no, this was 2 weeks' notice. If you quit, I'm quitting too. Said if you quit, I'm quitting too.
Yeah. Well, folks, that one's on our debut album that we put out in April of this year. And if you know what a CD player is, or like CDs, or just want a little thing about that big that's a picture of our album cover, we're selling them in the back. So. All right, here's a little banjo tune.
They come with a free sticker, so.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's Matt Hickey on the banjo, everybody. All right, this next tune's off our record too. It's the first tune I ever wrote back in high school. It's called Darling. So.
Darling. Darling. Okay. It's in the key of A.
There's a trail on the mountain that leads to an old dead tree. It's there I first met you and where you first met me. Well, the tree's now gone, the memory's still there. Of your laugh and your smile, lying in your head. Oh, my darling, don't you leave my side as I wait here to die. You'll be my life. Keep your hand in close so I can see goodbye. I'm gone, my memory's still alive. Now while the sun was shining bright, the glee of your smile in the line of my sight. Oh, my darling, don't you leave my side as I wait here to die. You'll be my life. Keep your hand in close so I can see goodbye. Even though I'm gone, my memory's still alive. Stay with you, so soon I have to go. Oh, my darling, don't you leave my side as I wait here to die. You'll be my life. Keep your hand in close like a sugar light. Remember though I'm gone, my memory's still alive. Yeah, remember though I'm gone, my memory's still alive.
Alright, we're going to play a song written by the great Frank Wakefield, who passed away recently, but he wrote this song, New Camptown Races, and last year at camp, Taylor Buckley said, Ryan, before you come back to camp, or before I see you again, you got to learn this song. So I learned it. Now we're going to play it. And it's called, what is it? All right, here we go. Okay.
Thanks, everyone. So this next one, believe it or not, Silas can sing too. He's good looking. He can play the fiddle, and he can sing. So. Yeah, go for it.
Bless your heart, Silas.
All right. This is one of the newest ones we've worked up as a band.
Who wrote it? Or who
Harley Allen wrote it. Yeah, it's called Suzanne.
Get that high part.
We'll see.
I don't know. Get the low high part.
Yeah. All right.
Matt's
Matt's
gonna
gonna kick it off. Sing a song on a Friday night, drink a little beer, wishing Suzanne was here. Face like a summer sky, and she must have chose Suzanne like nobody knows. Suzanne, going down the road, carrying everybody's load. Suzanne, I can see her smile. Won't you stop and talk to me a while? The day when the sun comes up, begins to shine. I remember Suzanne once was mine. She used to say sweet things, you better walk the lines. Songs will get you every time. Suzanne, going down the road, carrying everybody's load. Suzanne, I can see her smile. Won't you stop and talk to me a while? Suzanne, going down the road, carrying everybody's load. Suzanne, I can see your smile. Won't you stop and talk to me a while? Won't you stop and talk to me a while? Thank you. Gonna do it? What's that? Your love's like Carolina. Let's do it. Alright, we're gonna do a song. I don't know who wrote it. And if I said who I thought wrote it, I'm pretty sure I'd get corrected. But this song is about when you have a girlfriend and it's summertime and it's going great, and then once it's wintertime, she doesn't want to be your girlfriend anymore. Kind of sad. It's called Your Love Is Like a Flower. Good thing it's on with summer, huh?
Summer. All right, boys. One, two, three. It was long, long ago in the moonlight. We were sitting by the banks of the stream when you whispered sweetly, I love you. waters were merged too. Well, they tell me your love's like a flower. In springtime blossoms so fair, but in the fall when it withers way dear. And they tell me that's the way of her love act. folks, we got one more for you. This one didn't quite make it on the record, but hopefully we'll be doing some recording here soon and get this one on there. Cade wrote this song. I don't really know what it's about. I think it's about leaving or being gone. This one's called Gone, Gone, Gone by Cade Slayden. All right. Yeah. Thanks for listening to us.
Yeah, thank you.
one more. Come on back, boys. Come on back. Come on back. All right, our bass player's going to do a solo here, so we're going to... Come on back, boys. It's called an encore. I know you've never gotten one, but you're supposed to come back when they ask for an encore. You got to train these young ones about how to put on a show.
We only know that many songs.
Yeah, usually we're playing for a bunch of drunk college kids, so this is much better.
Well, let's use Jack. Big Mom. We did not write this song. All right, here we go. We're back. Who wants to kick it? Y'all kick it? Sure. All right, Silas.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I started the wrong side.
So why don't you stand up for about 1 minute, give your chair a relief. Get it? Yeah, but anyway. While you're standing, let me remind you of a couple things. This fellow right here is the fellow you want to talk to about your thumb drive if you want to get the night concert on a recording to take home.
Somebody's missing their phone.
Oh, all right, yes. Somebody is missing a really nice black phone, and I'm going to have it reprogrammed if they don't claim it. You're getting news from the NBA finals, and you're getting David King is throwing a steak fry, and Gab Messenger has some messages for you. You might want this at some point. We have a lost and found over here, but it's not an appropriate place to leave an instrument like this. So we'll, I think I'll just hang on to it, and you figure out you've lost your phone, come and talk to me. What's that?
It's my son's, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's your son's? Well, here, why don't you check it and see. You know his password?
No.
Okay. Mom does. Okay. Does he know that you know his password? Now he does, yeah. Uh-oh, jig's up. All right, have a seat. That's it. Okay, we found the phone owner. That's good. Thank you, Chirps. You're more than just a pretty face and a decent fiddle player, I'll tell you what. All right. Little bit of housekeeping here. We're going to remind you that we want to remind all the instructors within earshot to be sure and let Cole know ahead of time what your workshops are going to be so you can put it up on the fancy scroll board over there. Since they won't let me write on it with a dry erase marker, we have to do it the other way. And then tomorrow we go into the full schedule. I'll be running the two things during the 3:30 afternoon workshop. If you come down to the A-frame back here, if you're interested in forming a band for fun here at camp, if you'll come on over to the A-frame at 3:30 as a workshop, I'll take whoever's there and we'll divide up into whoever we need to divide up into, and we'll make some bands, and then I'll work with you about how to do a band. I've band coached for people like Hit and Run, the Hartman family, a few bands like that over the years. Hit and Run actually won the Lions Rocky Grass Festival the year that I did the coaching with them. I'm proud of that. They kind of smoked everybody else on stage, to be honest. Yeah, so I know a little bit about how bands work, and I'm glad to help you learn about that. Even if you don't end up playing with the people we do put you together with here at camp long term, you'll still hopefully learn something about that. And then also at the A-frame, if you don't want to be in the band, still come over and sign up for the open stage that we do right after dinner for half an hour. Because we only have about a half an hour, so we do only about 6 people. That's about 5 minutes a song at most. And so that's a lot of fun. If you got nothing else to do before dinner, come down and watch the open stage and cheer for these people who get up and show off their talent a little bit. It's a lot of fun. All right. Well, I'm going to announce, tell you a little bit about Cory here. He finally made it to camp. Poor guy, he's been crawling on his belly all the way up the hill from down the hill from Nyhart, I think. His knees are all bloodied and his hands are worn, but he still agreed to come out and play. He took quite a whooping, looks like. He was awful tired when I saw him in his room. He's also pretty modest, I think, because I've got this long list of really important people in the music world that he plays with. And all he wanted to tell you about was that he plays with East Nash Grass, which is a fine bunch of group. You know them because they're all pretty much all here, just about. They're some of your best instructors. And then he also has a new project out he wanted you to take a look at called School Project. If you go online and read everything that's here, we've got copies right back there. Lauren's holding one up. Man, you name the people that are on here. There's some fine, fine musicians on this, and it's a range of musicians from old-timey kind of folks to kind of hot country stuff, old-time country stuff. Herb Peterson, Rodney Dillard. He's got all kinds of cool people on this album. And so it's going to be worth listening to, I have no doubt. And even though he's tired and had quite a whooping getting here, he's ready to play. And you want to step back there, Natalie, and tell them to come on out here if they're ready. And they don't even need to be in tune. I've heard them play. They're good enough they can fake it. So I still have great memories of watching Buck White and the Down Home folks when nobody Ricky Skaggs was playing with them and Jerry Douglas, and the sound system was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was squealing and squawking. And I learned what pros are that night because I said to Buck, hang on, we'll try to get this fixed. He said, it's fine, just let us play. And they walked up to the microphones and they gauged each microphone what it was doing or not doing, and they adjusted themselves accordingly and just started playing. And suddenly the sound system seemed perfect. And nothing changed. It was still horrible, but they knew how to work mics well enough that they didn't make it squeak and squawk, and they made it so you could hear everything. And I was in awe, to be honest. It was pretty impressive. No whining, no complaining. They just stood up and made it work. That's what pros do. So Cory, first time I've ever met you, but come on out. I'm proud to meet you, man.
All right, wow. Everybody's here.
You're here.
What do you want to do? If I could be over here. If I can be special. Can we put this down? How's it sound so far? Oh, shoot. I don't know about that. I appreciate it, though. We're going to do a tune. I can't remember if it was Carl Jung or Earl Scruggs that wrote this song. But it's called Foggy Mountain Special. Well, you know what? We all learn things in life. Raise your hand if you've learned something in your life. Okay, all right. Well, I was telling Harry, I was like, trust me, they learn things every day. And he's like, I don't know. And he started getting nervous. And I was like, no, you can do it. And I thought that this would be a great, great, great brother number. Folks, the Harry and Jake brothers. Can you give them a hand? Give them a hand.
Thank you so much. It's my brother, folks, on the mandolin.
Thank you so much. My brother on guitar here. Been brothers a long time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I went away for just a year, and you forgot me, my dear. The judge said I must pay the cost. I never knew how much I'd lost until they sent me far away, where each minute seemed a day. But maybe someday I'll be free. Will you be waiting there for me? I'm in this cell because of you. The crime I did, you drove me to. My jealous heart just could not stand to see you with another man until they sent me far away, where each minute seemed a day. But maybe someday I'll be free. Will you be waiting there for me? I hope someday that you will learn, and broken hearted you'll return. But listen, darling, please don't wait, or maybe then it'll be too late until they send me far away, where each minute seems a day. But maybe someday I'll be free. Will you be waiting there for me? Will you be waiting there for me?
That's the brothers. I always have called them the brothers. I was like, are you guys related? What? How do you guys come together, never forget words, always perform just like you were in the womb together? And they said, yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not even true. They're not real brothers. Can we get a hand for that? Can we get that? Folks, this next song we're gonna do is another Carl Jung number. It's in the minor key. like this. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna get Madison Denton over here on the fiddle. We're from Madison. Do we like Madison? Yeah. We're gonna get her to do this song. It's such a special song. It's one called Take Me Back to Tulsa.
One, two, 3, 4. Where's that gal with the red dress on? Some folks call her Donna. Stole my heart away from me way down in Louisiana. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Hey, would I like to go to Tulsa? Boy, I sure would. Drop me off on Archer and I'll walk down to Greenwood. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Now we always wear a great big smile, never do look sour. Travel around the country playing by the hour. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Well, there ain't much to this little song, really we don't care. We're gonna do it anyway because we drove right by there. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Let's hear that band go. Now take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry.
All right, for the final number, I don't know who this was. Yep, it was Carl Jung that did this one, and it's one that he wrote because he was a pilot. Did anybody? How many of you guys are pilots out there? All right, this is going to be perfect. You're going to love this one. This is one that. How many of you guys out there have a hot heart? Okay, we got a couple of hot hearts. How many of you guys have cold hearts? Okay, well, this is one that's gonna cool down that hot heart, and it's gonna heat up that cold heart, and it's one called Ground Speed. so much. Happy to be here.
All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do tonight. Cory's a road warrior. I literally came in off the road, changed his clothes, grabbed his banjo, and came over here and played. You're going to see all that same crew 3 more times this week. So I'm going to give them a break tonight, not because they don't deserve an encore, but because I'm trying to be nice. So it's hard work for me, but I'm doing what I can. So, all right. So we are going to have one more set tonight, and then I want to remind you that we dance as soon as this is all over. And just so I remember to tell you later, I'll tell you now. You do that sometimes? Tell them now so you don't forget later. Yeah, because later is when it matters, but now is when I remember it. So I'm learning. Better do it while you have it on your mind. When it's all done, you pick up your individual chair and take them to the sides and clear the floor, and then we dance. And they're getting organized back there. While they're doing that, let me tell you about Lydia. Somewhere here. We changed the format this year on some of the stuff. So well, it's all right. It escaped me. Give me that. My assistant over here. All right, Lydia Conway is a Montana person. She and her husband live up in Mission Mountains over on western Montana there. She's in the Montana State Old Time Fiddle Association. And tonight, she's got a whole history here about when she was 9 and all that, but we see she got through being 9 and went on to be 10 and then 11, and she got past 12 and 13, 14, 15. I'm guessing I'm going to quit here pretty soon before I get in trouble. She got through 19 and 21. I don't know how many ages you would have listed here, but we'll stop there at 21. That's enough. All right. And most importantly, she plays with a band right now called Release the Squirrels. I think you'll recognize a lot of these squirrels when they come up. It's a pretty squirrely crew. And so, Lydia, I thought Lydia did a fabulous intro to her teaching today. And then it was her time to play the gig over here for the pass around with the instructors. She demonstrated for her students the simple version of a tune and then a little more complex. And she made it just perfect for a bunch of beginners that were listening to her and thinking, I wonder if I could learn anything from that lady. So you did a wonderful job. Thanks. And I see Mr. Bunny and Mr. Fox out there running around. And I think they're being well taken care of. Yeah, still clean, basically. No candy or anything stuck to its ears.
I wonder if they'll end up with any new clothes. Or
they might. I hope that's the best of it. All right. Make welcome Lydia and Release the Squirrels. Here we go.
Thank you for that introduction, Bill. So it's my first year at camp, and I am over the moon, so beyond grateful to be here. And when I got on with camp, and I heard there's some hazing that goes on, so what I wanted to do was make sure I had a buddy, someone I know really well. And so knowing that Natalie is a veteran, I asked her to come and help me on these first couple of tunes. And so Natalie's going to guest with me on a tune she wrote that I've always really liked that's about a dog, but it's called Goose.
It's a dog named Goose.
A dog named Goose. All right.
Yeah, can I get your age? It's old time music. We have to be very in tune.
So in tune. Okay, 1, 2, 3. so much. That's off her album Fireweed. It's the first track. Do you have any of those left? They're probably sold out.
Yeah, they're fresh out. No, just kidding. There's plenty.
Yeah, and they're also on the interweb, so you can find Natalie in all those places. And this next tune is off her new release, Montana Wildflower.
Yeah.
And I thought about it when she released this last year. It was right around the time I was planting forget-me-not seeds.
Aw.
And so this is a lovely waltz called Forget-Me-Not.
Thank
was pretty good friends with my sister at the time. I was not the most level-headed college kid, but I did come around. So parents have faith that your kids will come around. And I was friends with Natalie as well. There, we played in the orchestra together. And I asked her to do one more song, and the title does not apply to the story I just told. But we're gonna do a pretty common tune. A lot of people know. You'll recognize "Girl I Left Behind Me." Yeah, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Right, so the next tune I'm going to do, I learned from a great fiddler, Vivian Williams, and from her playing. I never had the privilege of meeting her, but Vivian and Phil had Voyager records for a long time, and I was gifted with some of their catalog. And this was on her Waltzes album, which is a little harder to find now, and with the title, I had to play it. It's called Red Fox Waltz.
Keeping the animal thing.
Yes, gotta keep with the theme. All right. Okay, a little pep. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. an amazing experience it is to be in this room with all these smiling faces and positive energy. Thank you so much. I want to thank Reed and the whole camp team. And I want to bring up another camp veteran because that's how you get through one of these concerts if you're in my boat. And we're going to bring up Cory on the banjo. And this is a tune we've been doing with the squirrels, and it's just fun. I think you'll like it. While these guys tune, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So I started playing fiddle, actually I started playing violin with my school program when I was about 9, 10 years old. 4th grade was when they started where I lived at the time in Colorado Springs. And my dad was a banjo player. He always kind of played banjo just for fun at home on the couch. And I did play some fiddle music growing up, but not a whole lot. And then I studied classical music in college, and that's where I met Natalie at UNC in Greeley, Colorado, where I did not graduate from, as stated earlier, but I went back later, and I graduated from Colorado State University and studied string quartet for grad school. So I do also love classical music, although I don't play it so much anymore, but the string quartet is pretty similar in some ways to a bluegrass band, and I defed a poultry flock. I have some buff Orpington chickens, and I got 15 of them, and I said I want one rooster so he can look after my flock, and I brooded him out, and they gave me the rooster, and that was all great, and they had a purple mark on his head so you could tell him apart. Well, he's white, and all the rest of them are yellow, so he's definitely not a buff Orpington. So this song seems kind of fitting. It's called Oklahoma Rooster. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Talk about I talk about this with my students, and I do it a lot myself, is goal setting. And so last year I set, and I think it's good to set goals that are a little out of reach, so that's great. I set a goal for myself to learn every tune on Aubrey Haney's The Bluegrass Fiddle album, his 1996 release. And I did not accomplish that goal, but I did learn a good number of tunes off of that record, and I'm still working towards it. Might take more than a year. I was wanting to get it done in a year, but this is one I picked up off of that record. And it's another poultry fowl tune. So this one is about ducks. And if you know the record, you probably know what it is. It's a really cool tune. The form, which we were talking about in my class today, is a little bit different than most songs. Instead of A-A-B-B, the form is A-B-A-C. So kind of different, something fun to listen for. Get that back on. It's the humidity, I swear. These things don't cooperate with us. Okay, so ducks on the mill pond. 1, 2, 3, 4. extra on the A part. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lydia, Fidlydia. That's my handle on YouTube. I'm even on TikTok, if that's your thing, and the Facebook. So, and I post a new waltz every Wednesday for a year. We just passed the 30-week mark on that project I'm doing. So yeah, I would appreciate a follow on my channel if you are so inclined. And we're gonna end with a good old bluegrass one called This Here Tonight.
Stay here. Come on. I know you know more. I heard you practicing out there. Yeah, you got one more.
He moved it up again. Gosh, don't they know I'm 5'4"? At least that's what I tell people. 5'4" with the boot. Okay, I grew up listening to a lot of Alison Krauss. My dad would play her cassettes in the car. A lot of kids don't know what cassettes are, but if they're in my class, I'm gonna fix that this week. So this is a song I like to do. That's one of her classics. And it's a train song called Steel Rails.
Chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. It's not the first time I've found myself alone at dawn. If I really had you once, I'll have you when I'm gone. The whistle's blowing, blowing lonesome in my mind, calling me along that never-ending metal line. Steel rails, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. The sun is shining through the open boxcar door, lying in my mind with the things I've known before. And I lost count of the hours, days, and nights, but the rhythm of the rails keeps the motion in my mind. Steel rails, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. Steel rails, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. Yeah, I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back.
Thank you, Lydia. And how about a band? How about a hand for the band? Release the squirrels. They'll probably be back out one at a time with other people all week, but you probably won't see them as a band again. But they play around here, so you might want to go listen to them. It's time to dance. Stand up, move your chairs to the side. Let's go to work. Thanks for being a great audience. First night, we're done. It's in the books. Dance time.
What a great concert. What a way to start.